Okay, what's going on YouTube? Back with another story now. So it's story time. Have a player who pulled his squat, and he's been doing some rehab stuff in the gym. We're kind of building up some strength, and he did 80 kilos of the leg extension for 8 reps, 3 sets. Because I told him I should kind of max out, find like a 10 RM, like how heavy you can go. And so he does that, and then he's like, yeah, I feel fine, no pain. I think I can go back to playing 100%, like I should be fine, to train like normal. So specifically soccer, football. And I'm like, no, that doesn't mean anything. You can't just expect just because you did 80 kilos that you're fine to go and train. It doesn't work like that. He's like, why not? I'm like, but how? It's not the same load. It's like it's a completely different load if you go and do a leg extension for 80 kilos and sprint, or do any sorts of 80% intensity or 75% of intensity in a more specific setting, like practice. You can't compare those two, but I feel a lot of athletes do that. They just kind of compare those two. Like they wake up, yeah, I feel fine, there's no pain, but you haven't done anything for maybe 3 or 4 days, and you want to go back straight into it. And yeah, you can go back into it and you might be fine, but it's like flipping a coin. It might land heads or it might land tails. Heads, you're screwed. Tails, you're good. So by all means, you can do that, but again, it's a flip of the coin. And if you haven't seen a movie, what's it called? No Country for Old Men, is basically that. Just playing what you like. Either you're gonna get killed or you will survive to see another day. And I want to see you survive another day, so I would not be doing that. Instead, you need to think about like how much time have I not been doing anything, and then build it up slowly. You can't just go from 0 to 100, or even for that matter of fact, from 100 to 0. Just by lowering your volume from 100, you train, you play games, and then don't do anything. It's like slamming on the brakes. You can't do that. You need to be more smart. So again, if you get an injury or some sort of problem, fine, deal with it. But then you don't come back again from 0 to 100. You build it up slowly, or do something while you're injured. You can always do something even if you're in pain. So if you want to come back quicker, just keep doing something even when you're not being able to go 100% in your sport. So the moral of the story, I'm just gonna summarize it now, is that don't compare you feeling good to you being able to go 100% again in practice or game situations or anything like that. Again, you might survive, you might make it. I'm not saying you won't, but I'm saying that the chances of you not making it are huge, like so huge that it's like not worth the risk at all. So be smart, use common sense, use the thing you got up in here in your head, and stay horsey.